evening and welcome to Battlin' Billy Baseball. Cody Cornett here, Blaine Hahn. I'm glad that you've joined us this evening on a beautiful 79-degree Tuesday night. About 12 miles an hour coming from right field to left field to right field. We take on the Canyon Lake Hawks tonight. Both of these teams sort of hanging out at the bottom of the district. All important for us to get this victory and secure fourth place and some postseason play. Blaine, glad you joined us.
Thanks, April. What a day! What a
my
night!
Goodness.
Man, what time of the year is it?
Feels like Texas is still trying to figure out if it wants to be spring or move straight to summer, but we're grateful for it. Canyon Lakes comes in tonight 0-6. They played some close games, though. We're just looking at some scores.
Man, when you say close games, very, very close. Playing Wimberley, played them tight. 3-1 game, 6-2 game against Wimberley. But then not only that, I mean, they're coming 2-0 versus Navarro, a 3-0 game versus Davenport, 6-2 game versus Davenport.
Yeah.
I mean, they are knocking on the door of getting a district win, but the Battlin' Billies, securing a win tonight actually secures them a playoff spot.
Correct.
And so, I mean, a huge game tonight for the Billies.
We've been told in some pregame stuff that their ace is not on the mound tonight. Presumably, then he'll play on Thursday or Friday night. So that gives us an opportunity to see if we can't come out and secure the win. We'll get starters for you as the evening goes along, figure out who's on the hill for the Billies. We'll take a quick break here, get in touch with some of our sponsors. Stay with us for the rest of the game. Oh, quick shout out as well. If you're interested in seeing what the ladies are doing, Lady Billies over on Billies Live 2. They're over in Canyon Lake tonight playing them. We'll try to give you some updates as we go along. Thanks for joining us. We'll be right back.
Hi, y'all, from More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg. We're very proud to support our Battlin' Billy athletes and the pride of the Texas Hill Country Band. We are your premier local provider for plumbing supplies and fixtures. From pipe, valves, and fittings, water filtration and softeners, and all your decorative faucets and hardware too. Rheem water heaters are the best in the business, and we're proud to offer their industry-leading residential and commercial water heating technology. So from your friends here at More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg, let's go Billies.
Hey everybody, I'm excited to share how the Fredericksburg Education Foundation is making a huge impact in our schools. They raise funds to support teachers as they plan awesome lessons to help shape a brighter future for students like me. Your support truly makes a difference. You can help by donating, volunteering, or spreading the word. Check out FISDkids.org. Go Billies!
At Hill Country Propane Inc., we work hard to earn your propane business. Do you need propane delivery for your home?
We're on it.
Refilling propane cylinders for your grill?
We're on it.
Filling up your RV in our easy drive-thru?
We're on it.
Savings on RV and cylinder fills?
We're on it.
For all your propane needs, choose Hill Country Propane Inc. because
we're on it.
Hill Country Propane Inc. Go Propane.
Welcome to senior night. One of the last home games here for these seniors. This is Brooke Immel that's on screen there. Tyler Boswell getting ready to walk out as well.
Tyler's favorite memory is making a towering catch.
Been playing second for us all season, doing really well.
Number 7, Holt Herbert. His parents, Trev and Corinne Herbert. Holt will be attending Texas A&M University.
This is Holt Herbert coming out now.
Agricultural economics.
Going to major in agricultural economics at Texas A&M.
Making a diving play on the morning track in Davenport.
Been playing a lot of left field for us this year.
Number 10, Colton Wolf. His parents, Siggy and Cassie Wolf.
This is number 10, Colton Wolf, center field, going over to Schreiner.
His academic and baseball journey at Schreiner University in Kerrville, where he plans to major in aerospace engineering. Colton's favorite memory, sophomore year, he hit a triple, then stole home for a walk-off win against Cameron Young.
Gonna go play some baseball for Schreiner. Gonna study aeronautical engineering.
It's really cool to hear these kids going to the next level.
Isn't that great? Here's another one, Diego Guevara. Third base for us.
Diego plans on continuing his academic and baseball journey at John Melvin University.
John Melvin University is where he will be playing. Gonna study some business while he's there.
The walk-off hit against Davenport last year.
Batting in the 4 spot for us. Baseball giving him an opportunity to get a college education as well, play some college ball.
Number 25,
Hagen Jacoby, next senior up.
Chad and Nicole Jacoby.
Chad and Nicole are his parents, and he's been playing a lot of catcher. Gonna go to Blinn and study animal science in the fall.
His very first varsity start and standing at the mound for the national anthem.
Yes.
I'm assuming they're all going to come out and line up for a picture and not just stand over there.
Now, if we could get all the moms to line up at the mound to throw out the ceremonial first pitch. Senior players line up across from them at home plate.
Well, moms are going to test their arms here.
This is awesome.
This is what we get to see really where the talents come from. Seniors will line up to catch the first pitch from mom. Got a feeling we might have a mom or two in there that want to let them know. They still got the arm. Got some warm-ups happening. First pitch thrown, successful across the board.
Every one of them hit their mark.
There you go. Now we know.
Once again, thank you, parents. Please give these players and parents a
Well, we'll come back here in just a moment for starting lineups. Let these young men get the national anthem. And we'll come back here in a little bit for the beginning of the game. Thanks for joining us this evening. Senior night for the Billies. Again, ladies are playing over at Billies Live 2, Canyon Lake as well. We have this all-important district game coming up for us. Cody Carnett here, Blaine Hahn. Grateful that you've joined us. We'll be right back after these messages.
Segner's Jewelers is a proud Battle & Billies sponsor and big fans of our hometown team. Segner's has served generations of FISD families and friends, and we will be here to serve future generations. Located at 236 West Main Street, or find us on the web at segnersjewelers.com. We're with you all the way. Go Billies!
This is Matt Self with Fritztown Reds Baseball. Our J4 trailers are vital to our Fritztown Reds organization, full of pitching machines, L screens, balls, ball caddies, bats, helmets, buckets, catching gear, basically whatever it takes to practice for the game. Josh has been great, and there are so many local benefits to a local business, and he goes above and beyond anytime we call him and need anything. Price was a real hit also with us.
J4 trailer, now that's a home run.
First, we live in Texas, and then we live in the best part of Texas. And we're kind of a keep it simple bank, quite frankly. It's just do the little things, do what's right, care about your people, care about your customers. try to go above and beyond. And it's not big, grandiose things, it's little things. And we think it's important to know what's going on in the community and being part of it, giving back. That's what a community banker does.
Top 5 reasons we love Gaddy's in Fredericksburg. Number 5, their student-teacher lunch discount. Number 4, their all-you-can-eat buffet. Number 3, they have a huge variety of fresh veggies at the salad bar. Number 2, Gaddy's pasta and pizza is always hot and ready. And best of all, they even do the dishes. Gaddy's Pizza, Highway 16 South, across from the fairgrounds.
Today's game coverage is brought to you by Bee Creek Communications, Creek Street Dental, The Inside Story, Joseph Financial Partners, and by the Real Estate Advisory Team.
Welcome back to the broadcast. Glad you have joined us. We'll get you introduced to the Canyon Lake Hawks, coming over from Fisher, Texas this evening to play 0-6 in district. Blaine, tell us about them.
But 13-10 on the year with one tie. Batting left, playing left field, number 11, Bryce May. Batting second, shortstop, Carter Williams. Batting third, catcher, Wayne Slanen Wirtz. Batting fourth, the third baseman, Michael Anderson. Batting fifth, the center fielder, Lucas, I'm going to butcher this one tonight, Schnexnader.
Yep.
Batting sixth, the DH, Archer Miller, who is batting for the second baseman, Ryan Reyna. Batting seventh, the pitcher, Hayes Holiday. Batting eighth, the,
First baseman.
First baseman, there you go. Ryder Hopper, and batting ninth, the right fielder, Graham Simpson.
Coach Victor Escamilla, he's been there for 7 years. This is got 448 wins.
Wow,
got a few wins over those years. Over on the Billy side, batting first, number 7, Holt Herber, left fielder. Batting second, number 4, Creek Franson, playing short for us. Batting third, number 10, Colton Wolf, our center fielder. Batting fourth, number 13, Diego Guevara, playing third base for us tonight. Batting in the fifth spot, number 5, Sam Brewer, right fielder. Sixth spot, number 23, Harrison Langford, who's pitching for us tonight. Number 7, 25, Jake Wolf, who is the first baseman. Batting in the 8th spot, number 3, Tyler Boswell, who is our second baseman. And batting in the 9th spot, number 21, Hagen Jacoby, who is catching for us. We mentioned it a little bit at the beginning, but this is an all-important game for us. We can secure fourth spot for us tonight. Let's dig a little bit into where we're at with the district standings.
So leading off district, Wimberley with a perfect mark of 6-0, Davenport 5-1, Navarro 5-1, Fredericksburg's at 2-4, Kenny Lake 0-6, Bandera 0-6. Top 4 teams make the playoffs. Determined if you're going into the big school or small school is by enrollment. So you got a first place team, second place team, depending on how your enrollment is.
Sure.
Right now, how we're sitting is we would be the second place team in the big school division, with Davenport taking the first place team.
Yep.
Wimberley and Navarro would be split. Big game tonight with the Navarro and Davenport. They were sort of battling right there for sort of splitting up that top spot. Big games this week for both of them.
It feels like, though, that, I mean, you mentioned before Canyon Lake losing to Wimberley 2-6, 1-3. We lost 5-7, 7-8 in overtime. Right. I mean, just like a little win here or there, and this whole number, all these numbers could shift, which seems to be that teams are actually pretty evenly matched.
It really is. And, you know, you look at almost pretty much every one of our games, and both of our games versus Wimberley, pretty much one-run games. I mean, it ended a 2-run game the other night.
Sure.
Gave up a run late, but pretty much it was 9 innings last Tuesday, and then 7 very tight ones last week versus Wimberley. But everything's been tight this whole district. Besides, we let get one game versus Davenport get out of hand a little bit.
Sure.
But besides that, everything's been pretty tight. And then you look at almost everybody else in district. You look at even Bandera sitting there at 0-6. They've been in most games.
Yeah.
As they've gone on the road. Against Wimberley a couple weeks ago, they were in the away game or at Wimberley game until sort of late innings too. So you're right. Everybody in district very, very well matched. Go tonight with Harrison on the mound. Harrison's 5-1 with 3.53 ERA, 27 Ks, 21 base on balls. If Harrison is dealing tonight, Kenyon Lake's going to be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, yep. They seem to have one really big bat in Carter Williams. It looks like he might be playing JUCO ball over in Blinn next year. Has an insane slugging percentage of .962.
Wow.
So one of these things of like he's going to get a bat on a ball tonight. But other than that, things seem to kind of calm down a little bit, and we can weather some storms. We should be in decent position tonight to be able to secure a postseason playoff. We're grateful that you've joined us. You can see on the screen there the starting lineups are being called and national anthems coming right up. We'll take this opportunity to take a break and come right back for the beginning of the game. Thanks for joining us.
My name is David Smith, Fredericksburg FBO. This business has done now 5 large metal buildings through Donnie Ray. He is honest, enormously competent in the matter of metal buildings. He's been doing metal buildings for 35 years. Service is excellent, the work is reliable, and they're fast. Now, these are the qualities that will come through and deliver value.
Joseph Financial Partners is here for you. Our mission is to partner with our clients on all of their significant financial decisions by providing independent advice, appropriate education, and extraordinary service. We're an experienced group of financial advisors dedicated to helping you understand where you are financially, what you need to do to reach your goals, and how all the pieces work together. Call us today for a no-obligation free consultation and let Joseph Financial Partners be your partner for financial success. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
At the Real Estate Advisory Team, we know the Texas Hill Country, and we know Texas Hill Country Real Estate.
With the Real Estate Advisory Team, you'll have a team of experienced local professionals who value honesty and integrity and work tirelessly to help you achieve your real estate goals.
Give us a call or stop by today. We would be honored to help turn your Texas Hill Country dream into a reality. Go Billies!
Strayer & Olfers has the latest parts and products at the best prices, including tires for passenger vehicles and agricultural equipment from Michelin, BF Goodrich, Goodyear, and other trusted brands. They have a complete line of petroleum products, including non-ethanol fuel for automotive repairs, trailers, Kawasaki equipment, and so much more. Visit Strayer & Olfers, 509 South Adams Street in Fredericksburg, or call 830-997-4382.
Hi, my name is Anders Ecker, and we want to invite you and your furry friends to visit Fredericksburg Veterinary Center. Our mission is to create a comfortable environment where we treat your animals as if they were our own. Everyone has been working hard to design a new building with more space to provide the best care to all of our animal friends. We love our clients, patients, and especially our Battling Billies. So come see Dr. Neil Eckert, Dr. Morgan Donsbach, and Dr. Lana Bush for all of your veterinary needs. Billy Pride Uber Alice.
Ooh, man, you're playing like a new player since your hip surgery.
I'm telling you, Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has changed my life. I lived with the pain of that old football injury for years. Never thought I'd walk right again. They did this minimally invasive procedure thing. Really sped up my recovery, faster than I ever imagined.
Man, I've been struggling with this old tennis elbow for years. I wonder if they could help me out.
Absolutely. They work wonders.
Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game of life.
Hello friends, this is Shane Franson from The Inside Story. Have you ever thought about retiling a bathroom but don't know which tile to pick? Come see us. Have you ever wanted to paint but you don't have an eye for paint colors? Come see us. Are you tired of that sun coming through the windows when your favorite Battling Billy team is on TV? Come see us for that as well. Do you want a beautiful wood floor but aren't sure which is the right one? Come by The Inside Story and let us make your house a home. The Inside Story, proud sponsors of the Battling Billies. Go Goats!
If your project is a new barn dominium or any type of metal building, Diamond W Specialties can take care of you through the entire build. Diamond W also offers clearing, pad side work, concrete foundations, and they specialize in spray foam insulation. With over 22 years worth of satisfied customers throughout the Hill Country, Diamond W is the right choice. Contact them for a free estimate at 830-998-7377 or DiamondWSpecialties.com. Diamond W Specialties, a cut above the rest.
Arrowhead Bank is celebrating 100 years of serving the Hill Country. Their goal is to greet you by name when you walk in the door and provide you the banking help you need today. You're guaranteed to speak to someone you know when you pick up the phone. Arrowhead Bank wants to thank all the employees of Fredericksburg ISD. Good luck to the Battling Billies in all activities this school year. Arrowhead Bank, 502 South Adams, 830-990-9300. Check them out online, arrowheadbanktexas.com.
Welcome back. Harrison Langford warming up over on Billy's Live 2. Lady Billy's playing over in Canyon Lake, currently leading 6-0. We'll get you some information as the evening goes along over there. Diamond W Specialties is our title sponsor for this evening, as they have been for the year. We're grateful for them. We also have Sterling Real Estate Group Replay for catching those slow motion replays, close calls for us this evening. Grateful that you have joined us. Leading off for Canyon Lake, the Hawks, number 11, Bryce May. Two balls to begin the evening. Couldn't get a nicer baseball night. Fouled off pitch for strike one.
Setting that defense behind Langford. And get Guevara at third, Franson at short, Boswell at second, and White at first. Great pitch there to make it a 2-2 count. And in the outfield, we got Herber in left, Wolf in center, Brewer in right, and then Jacoby behind the plate.
This is driven over to right field, and they'll call it foul. Pretty close. Just kind of put his bat out there and stayed in the count. 2-2 pitch. High, ball 3.
Field is looking a little brown tonight.
Starting to get
starting
to feel the effect. So Bryce May goes to first. And that's going to bring up number 4, Carter Williams, playing short for them this evening. Pitches for them. Throws that low 90, 91, 92 mile an hour fastball. So good athlete across the board, and then probably has their best bat. Wanted every bit of that. Fouls it straight back for the 0-1. May over at first, taking a healthy lead. Harrison keeps him accountable. A 1 pitch, down the middle, strike 2.
Great job by Harrison there, getting ahead, staying ahead. Pitch was grooved on that outer half of the plate. Great pitcher's count right here.
This would be big if we get this strikeout here. Ooh. A little off speed, kind of broke to the outside, and just a little too much.
It's a good miss right there. Ball was probably a little out. Jacoby tried to bring it back across the plate. And there on our Sterling Real Estate replay, as you saw. Missed just a little further out. We want to thank the Sterling Real Estate Group. It's owned by Tanya White Chambers, a prominent, accomplished realtor here in Fredericksburg, Texas. That's a wealth of experience in the Texas real estate market, ready to serve you. Oh, just missed again.
Well, you can tell Harrison's seeing if he can't get him to chase something out that outside. And he had some room to play, but now's the time he's got to throw something at him because we got full count here. Pick-off play attempt. He hasn't tried anything to the inside here. You wonder if that's a bit of a scouting report. And
rang him up on a pitch even further outside.
Wow.
Throw
We got the run down here.
There we go.
Do a little pickle action.
There we go. And
Creek
we get
uses
the
his
double
speed,
play.
runs him down.
Get the very unconventional double play there.
From our vantage point,
2 to 3 to 6.
I can see why Williams would have thought that was a pitch that. Here's the replay there from Sterling Real Estate Group, the rundown of Bryce May. But that brings up Wayne. Let's see if I can get this right. Slanina Wirtz for a pitch more inside than the previous called strike for ball one.
Whew. Just a bit high.
Just a bit high.
Three no's count.
Third sense. He got dropped as a child.
Langford comes back with a strike on the outer half. Ball four. Wirtz works a 2-out walk to get to Anderson at the plate. 2 outs here in the top of the first. Now batting the third baseman, number 18, Michael Anderson.
The ump seems to kind of favor that outside corner of it, and Harrison has figured that out, so good on him.
He's just nipping out there.
Ooh, hard
shot.
hit ball.
Holtz
just
on his
over
horse.
the third
See
baseman.
if he can cut it off. He does.
Cuts
See
it off
what
at the
they're
warning
gonna
track.
do.
Solid double there.
Nice piece of hitting. Ball sort of came on the inner half of the plate. Anderson rips it down the line. Wirtz was on his horse, but Holt cut that ball off really well. Cut it off before it could get to the wall.
You have
That
to
prevented a run.
It did.
So
He wanted to come all the way around there. You have to wonder if there's not a bit of a scouting here, because he really, that's kind of the first ball he's thrown in, and that's really the first one they've been able to get out on. And there you go. There's the outside and gets him to swing at it. So something's going on with a little bit of coaching over there. 1-1 pitch. Runners at second and third. Be good to get out of this here. And they're going to give it to him for strike 2. Harrison's got to like this strike zone. It's almost over the chalk on the outside there. And swing and a miss for strike 3. Harrison gets us out of the jam. And we'll go to the bottom of the first right after this break.
Creek Street Dental utilizes the latest technologies in dental care. Dr. McBride has been specially trained to offer the Hill Country sedation dentistry. Anxious patients can sleep through oral surgery in a private room with family nearby. Their CBCT machine provides near-silent imaging, making possible the most painless and effective treatments. iTero technology allows virtual manipulation and modeling, so no more gagging on impression trays. Call 830-990-1178 for the best in your family's dental health today.
Arizola's mission is to provide the community of Fredericksburg and the surrounding hill country with peace of mind, knowing they can contact one company to complete any project with honesty, perfection, and quality. Whether you need plumbing, construction, or home services, we are committed to upholding these values. Arizola Plumbing and Home Services, 830-998-4336.
One phone call to Bee Creek was all it took, and our speeds crazy fast. Bee Creek Communications, always on high-speed internet.
Hi, y'all, from More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg. We're very proud to support our Battling Billy athletes and the pride of the Texas Hill Country Band. We are your premier local provider for plumbing supplies and fixtures. From pipe, valves, and fittings, water filtration and softeners, and all your decorative faucets and hardware too. Rheem water heaters are the best in the business, and we're proud to offer their industry-leading residential and commercial water heating technology. So from your friends here at More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg, let's go Billies.
Hey football fans, while we cheer on our Battling Billies to victory, let's also give a shout out to the Fredericksburg Education Foundation. They're amazing at inspiring and driving our teachers to be creative, bringing new programs to our schools. Want to help us even more? You can make a difference by donating, volunteering, or spreading the word. Check out FISDkids.org to see how you can get involved. Together, we can make a brighter future for students in FISD.
Welcome back. Holt Herber leading off for the Billies. First pitch was just thrown for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. On the mound for Canyon Lake is Hayes Holiday. He's already shown he's got some movement on breaking pitch here. It starts outside. Strike 2 for Herber. On a ball way outside. Got to wonder if he's not told to swing a little bit. We've learned this. Blue has got an outside strike zone this evening. 1-2 pitch. Ball in the dirt. This is not their ace. Their ace is playing shortstop tonight for them, Carter Williams. I remember calling his name. There's a fouled off pitch from Herbert. Remember calling Carter Williams' name in basketball. Played some really good ball for them on the hard court. Two-two pitch. Hard hit right to Carter Williams. He fields it well and guns it over to first for out number 1. That will bring up Creek Franson, shortstop.
Creek batting .344 on the year with 19 runs on 21 hits, 19 RBIs, 3 doubles, 4 triples, and 1 home run.
Here's the 1-0 pitch. Right down the middle for strike one. Ball two. High pitch for ball three. Lady Billy's over in Canyon Lake this evening. Stewie's on the mound for us, or in the circle, as you should say. I should say. Billy's up 7-0.
Nice seeing her back in the circle. She's been taking a little break of a little bit of a hiatus from the mound. She's been ripping it up at the plate. Actually, all the Billy team really has lately.
Sitting top district, correct?
Sitting top of district. They 10-run ruled Wimberley last week. Really nice to see that. They are sort of peaking at the right time. So hit by pitch there for Franson. Gets us a base runner at first with Colton Wolf coming up to the plate.
He's been feeling those hits. He got, ooh. Double play. I think it was a 5-4-3 double play?
5-4-3 double play.
Yep, so that'll end the inning, take us to the top of the second. Good hard hit by Colton, but straight to the third baseman. He was able to make the throw over to the second baseman, who gunned it to first, just getting it there in time for the second and third out for Canyon Lake. That'll bring us to the top of the second. We'll be right back after these messages.
At Hill Country Propane Inc., we work hard to earn your propane business. Do you need propane delivery for your home?
We're on it.
Refilling propane cylinders for your grill?
We're on it.
Filling up your RV and our easy drive-through?
We're on it.
Savings on RV and cylinder fills?
We're on it.
For all your propane needs, choose Hill Country Propane Inc. because
we're on it.
Hill Country Propane Inc. Go propane.
Segner's Jewelers is a proud Battlin' Billy sponsor and big fans of our hometown team. Segner's has served generations of FISD families and friends, and we will be here to serve future generations. Located at 236 West Main Street, or find us on the web at segnersjewelers.com. We're with you all the way. Go Billies!
Today's game coverage is brought to you by Arizola Plumbing and Home Services, Arrowhead Bank, Diamond W Specialties, DR Welding and Construction, and by the Fredericksburg ISD Education Foundation.
That's a quick out. Well, there's the first out, just as we come back to the top of the second. Hard hit ball from Archer Miller, who's DHing for the second baseman, Ryan Reyna, straight to Tyler Boswell for the easy ground ball right over to our first baseman.
We'd like to thank Diamond W Specialties as you watch here on the Sterling Real Estate Group replay. A quick ground ball to Boswell, but we'd like to thank Diamond W Specialties. If your project is a new barn, dominium, or any type of metal building, Diamond W, it can take care of you through that entire build. Diamond W offers clearing, pad work, concrete foundations, and they specialize in spray foam insulation. With nearly 25 years of satisfied customers throughout the Hill Country, Diamond W is the right choice for your next construction project. Contact them at 830-998-7377 or diamondwspecialties.com.
Hayes Holiday, pitcher. Head in the count. 3 balls. Three-oh pitch on the way. Outside, takes his base.
Base runner on with 1 out here. Coming up to bat first baseman, Ryder Hopper.
That sounds like a baseball player's name. Ryder Hopper. A lot of movement. See if he can hit. Pickoff play attempt there first to no avail. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Harrison delivers a ball low down the middle. Ryder takes a cut at it for strike one.
First pitch from Harrison got up on Ryder pretty quick there, pretty late on that swing.
He's batting in the 8th spot as number 8 here. See if we can't get this out. Low ball, good block by Jacoby. For ball 1.
If you're looking for something to do tonight, there's plenty of room in the stands. The smell of the concession stand just hit us here in the bleachers. Sure does smell good.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Man on first. Hard hit ball, fouled off down the first base line for strike 2. Yeah, Hopper's cuts he's taken has been late, so I feel like get something here.
Ground ball right to second to pay him back on a double play would be
nice.
great too.
Be really nice. How
Over
about this
shortstop?
one to shortstop Creek? Right over to Tyler. Guns it to Jake.
Boom.
Yes, sir. 6-4-3 double play. Called by Blaine Hahn. We're grateful for it. Go to the bottom of the second. We'll be right back.
This is Matt Self with Fritztown Reds Baseball. Our J4 trailers are vital to our Fritztown Reds organization, full of pitching machines, L screens, balls, ball caddies, bats, helmets, buckets, catching gear, basically whatever it takes to practice for the game. Josh has been great, and there are so many local benefits to a local business, and he goes above and beyond anytime we call him and need anything. Price was a real hit also with us.
J4 trailer, now that's a home run.
Security State Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of our local athletes. Whether it's on or off the field, game day or any day, they're here to help you succeed and tackle your financial goals. From personal and business banking to mortgage services or trust services, Security State Bank and Trust can support all your banking needs, helping build communities we call home since 1941. Security State Bank and Trust, proud sponsors of Batlin Billy Sports. Let's go Billies! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Top 5 reasons we love Gaddy's in Fredericksburg. Number 5, their student teacher lunch discount. Number 4, their all-you-can-eat buffet. Number 3, they have a huge variety of fresh veggies at the salad bar. Number 2, Gaddy's pasta and pizza is always hot and ready. And best of all, they even do the dishes. Gaddy's Pizza, Highway 16 South, across from the fairgrounds.
Diego taking strike 1. We'll get that replay of the 6-4-3 double play here in just a moment. There is strike 2, breaking ball to the inside there, off-speed pitch.
Man, that pitch looked inviting.
It did. Hung up. So Diego in the count, down the count, and he's going to foul one off down the first base line as they check that ball. Let's get the replay here. 6-4-3 double play. Blaine called it. He asked for it. It came in.
I was hoping for the 4-6-3, but hey, that'll take this one. Creek, nice little shuffle to Boswell. Boswell over to White. Made it look easy. Made it look very easy right there. Diego, they did not call that a strike. That was a very close ball right there. Gets the first ball of the count, 1-2 count.
Hard hit.
Flare.
Right fielder's adjusting to it and makes the catch for out number 1.
F9 on the putout. First out of the inning.
Sam Brewer batting in the 5 spot for us.
Holiday is pretty perfect through the first 4. Gave up a hit by pitch, but then they got the double play to end the first. So batting 5th batter faced Sam Brewer.
Holiday's got this pitch that looks like it's going to clip the outside and then tails off at the very end. It's a nice pitch. There's a hard hit ball that is wow, ump saw it late, but it was fair when it was initially passed inside third base. And he decides to say that's a fouled off pitch for strike 1 there.
Watch here on the
See if we can get it.
Real Estate Group
Nope,
replay.
didn't get it. It did jump inside third. Went so fast, camera operator couldn't pull it. Oh, he's going to try again. Fouled off this time down first base.
Brewer is a sophomore, batting .319 on the year, 22 hits, 18 RBIs, scored 6 runs, and had 6 doubles.
Brewer waited on that pitch. That's that one that sits up a little bit. Couldn't quite get it. You know, as we think about the Billies, especially, we've got some seniors, good seniors, Diego, Colton, et cetera, graduating. But we've got a really good class coming up. Brewer's that sophomore. Lochtey's that freshman. Harrison will be here next year.
Right. Bronson's a sophomore starting at short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've got some Jacoby's going to leave, but they've got Trip Barnett coming up from JV, who's quite good behind the plate. Things look promising in the next year or two for the Billies.
And pitching, I think we saw, who did we see the other night? We saw Byer, we saw Lochte. We've seen Byer. Yeah. I mean, it's future does look bright. JV has been in a lot of games, and
Brewer's going to get it going here.
There we go. See if he's
solid,
going to go
hard
for 2.
hit for the double here. Down the left base, down the third base line there. Great hit by him.
Great job by Brewer getting us started here. Runner now in scoring position with Langford up to bat. You watch here on the Sterling Real Estate Group replay. Ball up in the zone. Brewer able to get over the top of it. Sort of tomahawk chop it, if you will, down that left field line. Langford can help his cause here up to bat.
And Brewer's the first one who's gotten on top of that pitch that kind of sits up in the zone off speed. You kind of wonder if guys are starting to see this a little bit, see what Harrison can do here. Harrison's going to foul one off. Billy's in good position here, 1 out. Harrison's been swinging the bat pretty well last couple games. Sam at second. Holiday checks the runner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's that ball that starts kind of over and then dives to the outside.
That is a very hard pitch to lay off of when you sort of commit early, and then it sort of breaks away from you.
0-2. Same pitch, but started a little bit more inside and then dove right down the middles here. That's strike 3, out number 2 for Canyon Lake.
You know, I thought Harrison was a little bit more on that pitch. He looked like he had every intention of driving it back up the middle. He just sort of missed it. Good swing, though. So next up to bat, number 25, Jake White.
If you're hungry, you can smell the burgers. Smoke is coming up into the press box pretty good. It's 75 degrees, about as good of a baseball night as you can find. Clear skies, sun setting. It's the 0-1 pitch here with Sam over at second. That's 1-1.
White trying to drive in the first run of the game. If you're just tuning in, we're in the bottom of the second. 0-0 is the score of the game. Billy's got their first hit just a couple batters ago.
Ooh.
White tried to swing through that curve ball.
He's got some side action on that thing. White was on it, but then he just ducked. He's got a watch that in a little bit. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Good fastball, trying to blow that by White. So far, both pitchers look very comfortable on the mound. Langford really found his groove the last couple. Got the double play ball. Both teams have turned double plays so far tonight.
Here's the 1-2. Ooh.
Thanks for tuning in here on our channel. If you want to tune in on the other channel, the girls softball's playing Canyon Lake in Canyon Lake. They are up 7-0 tonight. White
Swing and a
swings
miss
through that ball
for the third out, and we will go to the top of the third. We'll be right back.
My name is Rick Barangi, and I'm the owner and founder of the Long Neck Manor. I met Donnie several years ago because I was building a state-of-the-art barn for my giraffe, 10,000 square foot barn, and there's nobody in the area, not just Fredericksburg, but in the region that could understand the complexities of building such a structure. Donnie's team is amazing. When they come out here, they're very professional, they're quick, they're thorough. You get a product even better than you expected.
Joseph Financial Partners is here for you. Our mission is to partner with our clients on all of their significant financial decisions by providing independent advice, appropriate education, and extraordinary service. We're an experienced group of financial advisors dedicated to helping you understand where you are financially, what you need to do to reach your goals, and how all the pieces work together. Call us today for a no-obligation free consultation and let Joseph Financial Partners be your partner for financial success. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
At the Real Estate Advisory Team, we know the Texas Hill Country, and we know Texas Hill Country Real Estate.
With the Real Estate Advisory Team, you'll have a team of experienced local professionals who value honesty and integrity and work tirelessly to help you achieve your real estate goals.
Give us a call or stop by today. We would be honored to help turn your Texas Hill Country dream into a reality. Go Billies!
Strayer & Olfers has the latest parts and products at the best prices, including tires for passenger vehicles and agricultural equipment from Michelin, BF Goodrich, Goodyear, and other trusted brands. They have a complete line of petroleum products, including non-ethanol fuel for automotive repairs, trailers, Kawasaki equipment, and so much more. Visit Strayer & Olfers, 509 South Adams Street in Fredericksburg, or call 830-997-4382.
Welcome back to 0-0 baseball. Top of the third, Billy's battling out with Canyon Lake over on Billy's Live 2. You can check out the Lady Billies who are battling Canyon Lake in Fisher. Currently up 7-0 with Ava Stewie in the circle. Shout out to Monroe Cantu in the chat. You can hit us up there. Grateful for your joining us tonight. Harrison still on the hill, and number 7, Graham Simpson, batting in the 9th spot for Canyon Lake. Currently with 1 strike, and there's a fouled off for strike 2.
Harrison definitely looked more comfortable there in the second inning. Hopefully we can get him just start to funnel in more strikes. There in the first, they really worked him over, made him throw a lot of pitches. So love to see him go a little bit more of what we call the distance tonight.
Ball 1 thrown there for the 1-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Drop third strike. Nope. Not quite sure what I saw there.
Foul tip.
Yep.
Got a piece of it.
Not much, because we couldn't hear it from up here, that's for sure. Here's the 1-2 again. Thrown behind him. Just got away from Harrison.
It's a setup pitch. Had to be a setup pitch.
Whatever it is, he settled back in here for the 2-2. Hard hit, straight over to Sam Brewer, who can't quite come up with the catch. It bounces off the wall, and he's going to dig for third. Brewer throws it to Creek, cuts it off, Looked like he had it. We'll catch it on the Sterling Real Estate Group replay here in a moment, but it appeared that Brewer was able to get the jump on it.
It definitely seemed to, he put some leather on it. Probably could have made that play. Either way, it's going to draw that infield in with it being so early in the game. Back to their leadoff man, number 11, Bryce May, their left fielder.
Fouled off for strike 2. Here's the replay here. You can see Brewer's on it, and I think he underestimated and actually kind of ran forward on the ball. He needed to stay more sideways and couldn't quite recover in time. Ball 1, so it's 1-2 here. Harrison going quickly. Leaves it up just a little bit. Diego can't stop it. That's going to score 1 out to left field there. And that puts Canyon Lake on the board and a man at first. No outs. Brings up Carter Williams, their big bat.
Nice piece of hitting there by May. Batting lead off. Do what you need to do to get that run in. Get them on the board. Here's the Sterling Real Estate Group replay. Just a nice little ground ball in between the third baseman and the short.
Hard and very high hit ball. That thing is hanging up there forever. And gratefully, he didn't have enough on it because we were able to make the catch, and there's out number 1 from Holt Herber. I mean, that thing was
just a little
cranked.
Just a little pop out here at this ballpark. Get the ball up in the air. He just missed it. He was trying to really groove it there.
Weigh in Selena Wirtz, batting 3. Pickoff play attempt. So May is over at first. Harrison's going to deliver the 0-0 pitch, low and outside.
Wirtz had a base on balls last time up. Pretty good pickoff attempt, actually.
Yeah, pretty good.
Crawling back.
Shout out to the camera operator over there. Runner goes. Jacoby's going to throw for it, and it's going to bounce away from Creek.
Pitch was registered as a strike. 1-1 is the count.
Lady Billies continue to dominate. Top of the 7th over there for them. 7-0. Fouled off for strike 2 on this side of things. Here's the 1-2.
Good pitch. Ooh.
They call it low because it was every bit over the plate. Man alive. Look at this.
Maybe a little low.
Hard hit ball right over second base. Colton Wolf's going to gun it for home, and we're going to have a play right there. Yes, he's out. Colton Wolf. Yes, sir. So hit ball right over second base there by Wayne Selena Wirtz. Runner goes home. Here's the replay here. Well hit ball, but you hit it to the wrong guy. Colt on 2 hops, guns it perfectly. Jacoby just has to wait for him.
Jacoby never even had to move there. Beautiful. Just got the grass behind the pitcher's mound. Beautiful one hopper straight to him. Ball was perfectly in line. Nice pitch.
Lovely pitch for strike one. This is this is Michael Anderson, the third baseman here. This would be big for Harrison to get us out of this with only one run with the opportunities they've had.
Anderson chopped a double down the line last time.
Runner still second.
The batter did go around, so 0-2 is the count. Called it a strike.
Hard hit ball. Colton tracking for it. It's going to fall between right and center off the wall. That's going to score a runner and be a double for Michael Anderson.
Nice piece of hitting. Took that fastball sort of over the plate. If you watch here on the Sterling Real Estate Group replay, sort of stepped out, gave himself space to really drive that ball to right field. As he drove it, runner was going on contact, scored easily.
This is Lucas Schnecksnader. I think. We're not sure. Schnecksnader. Strike two. 2 runs scored. Oh, 2 pitch. Fouled off. Left it high up in the zone a little bit. Fortunately, Schnecksnader was a little late. Lady Billy's up 8-0 now. 1 out, runners on first and second for them. Outside pitch for ball 1. You can see them over on Billy's Live 2. We're here on the main channel tonight. Grateful that you've joined us. All important district matchup here. Billy's can secure. There's a swing and a miss for that third out. That will take us to the bottom of the third. This is an important matchup for tonight. We need to get some runs on the board here and get out with a win, secure ourselves 4th in district. Stay with us for the bottom of the third.
Hi, my name is Anders Ecker, and we want to invite you and your furry friends to visit Fredericksburg Veterinary Center. Our mission is to create a comfortable environment where we treat your animals as if they were our own. Everyone has been working hard to design a new building with more space to provide the best care to all of our animal friends. We love our clients, patients, and especially our Battling Billies. So come see Dr. Neil Eckert, Dr. Morgan Donsbach, and Dr. Lana Bush for all of your veterinary needs. Billy Pride Uber Alice.
Ooh, man. You're playing like a new player since your hip surgery.
I'm telling you, Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has changed my life. I lived with the pain of that old football injury for years. Never thought I'd walk right again. They did this minimally invasive procedure thing. Really sped up my recovery, faster than I ever imagined.
Man, I've been struggling with this old tennis elbow for years. I wonder if they could help me out.
Absolutely. They work wonders.
Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game of life.
Today's game coverage is brought to you by Mr. Gaddy's Pizza, Hill Country Propane Incorporated, Segner's Jewelers with locations in Fredericksburg and Bee Cave, Security State Bank and Trust, and by Strayer and Offers Incorporated.
Batting for the Billies in the number 8 spot is number 3, Tyler Boswell. Playing second base for us tonight. All right, played some good defense. Billies need some wood on the ball here. Down 0-2. Pitcher getting his equipment adjusted. Catcher getting his equipment adjusted here. So here's the 0-0 pitch to start us off this inning. Hard hit ball. It's going to get
What a play. Oh.
They say we're gonna need a little bit of replay here, boys. It says his foot was off the base. Carter Williams over at short made a ridiculously athletic play. Here's the replay. I mean, look at this.
I thought the
Whipping
ball went
it
by him. Well.
Oh. Well, it works out for the Billies because we got a runner at first. Hagen Jacoby batting for us. There's that ball that he's been throwing all night that he's been able to locate to this point. That one's a little outside. So Boswell over at first. Jacoby. See if we can get back to the top of the order here. Fouled off.
Great job by the Billies getting their leadoff runner on first time tonight.
I did not think the shortstop was going to make that play.
Even watching the replay, I thought the ball went by him. What range. That's pretty impressive.
It's impressive.
Ooh,
hit by pitch.
That'll work.
It was also an impressive stretch by the first baseman. Foot came slightly off the bag, but man alive, he was full on splits there. We got a runner here for Jacoby. Brooks Emmel running. Courtesy runner there at first. So good opportunity here for the Billies. We got a runner at first. We got a runner at second. That brings us back to the top of the order for Holt Herber. And if we could get something going here, we'd go from what seems to have been a pitcher's duel till the third inning for both.
Big opportunity here for the Billies.
0-0 pitch. Bunted straight back here. 4, strike 1.
Coach Flick has this little note card of numbers. He's calling them out. Everybody's going down, looking.
Getting the secret signs. 0-1 pitch here. See if Herber's going to go for the bunt again. Be nice to bunt this.
Looks like
down the third base line.
Third baseman is playing back.
He swings
through it
for strike 2.
Herber had the ground out to shortstop first time up. 0-2 count here. He's going to have to battle and try to get a piece of it.
Healthy lead by Brooks Emmel off first there. Pretty significant. Good flared ball that's going to drop fair. And we're going to go and make this a double. Herbert just casually went around first base. Apparently he recognized that ball had kicked over to kind of into the fence there down the first base line, had enough spin on it. He was able to score a run and get a double out of it, which out of the softest hit ball this evening. As you can see, it's going to hit, and then it's going to kick hard over to the right there. And Herbert's able to jog over to second. So that's runners at second and third. Still no outs. Bringing up Creek Franson.
Great job by Herber. Nice piece of hitting. Creek has a chance now to sort of flip the script, if you will.
Okay.
Infield playing in. Any kind of hard hit ball will probably score 2. Good job by Creek.
It's interesting with the threat of bunt that pulled the first baseman down, and if he's back at first, he probably catches that ball.
Oh, definitely. He barely has to move if he's playing back.
Ooh, almost hit by pitch again there. Creek's already been hit once. He's looking for another one.
It's like every game he gets hit.
Yeah.
And I think he thought he was getting hit there.
It hasn't come this close to anybody all night. Now Creek is feeling the wind go by him here for ball 3. Allison Holiday's in real trouble. Brooks threatening from third. And that's going to get strike one for the 3-1 pitch. So Brooks over at third. Herbert is at second. And Creek is battling here.
Oh,
there's that outside pitch. Bring it up 3-2 here.
Creek's going to have to really protect now that ball that's at outer half that he probably hasn't swung. He's probably going to have to reach out, poke, do whatever he can if that ball's out there.
He's frustrated with himself. You know, as a batter here with Blue calling it so far outside, do you hug the plate a little more? I mean, you got to try to protect some stuff, but it seems to be a bit challenging for the boys.
Well, it's either that or you got to take that, I guess you could say, that outside approach. I mean, if you're not going to get in tight, I mean, you can take the approach that you're going to hit it that way. And if you don't even ever try to pull that ball's easy to reach. That's going to get lifted to the left. It's going to help us try to score a run.
Come in quickly. So he scores for us, which is going to tie the ball game up, but not without out number 2. So we got a man still at second.
Nice piece of hitting here. A little curveball that hung up a little bit. Wolf lifts it to left to get the RBI. Sac fly to left field to tie the score up at 2. Great job by the Billies this inning. Threatening early, scoring both runs. We still got Herbert at second and Guevara at the plate.
We know Herbert's got the speed. If we can get something to skid out to maybe right field here, we should have it. That's ball 1.
Great tag up there by Emmel. The moment that ball lifted in the air, he goes back. He turned his back. He let Coach Flick call him in on the catch. Nice piece of base running by the senior.
Ooh. Low, inside, ball 2. Holiday has struggled in this inning. Kind of started to lose a little bit of command. And the Billies have been able to capitalize. We could really use another one here. There's that outside pitch for strike 1. Two 2-1 pitch. Inside. Oh, they decided to give it to him.
That is a wide plate.
Wide and low.
Boom.
Makes it challenging for him here. He's got to protect this. It's 2-2. 2 outs. Runner at second. And they're gonna ring him up for strike.
Great call.
Oh,
great call.
All right. Well, that Billies were able to do their damage early in that inning and get us back into it. So it's 2-2 going into the top of the 4th. Stay with us.
Hello friends, this is Shane Franson from The Inside Story. We'd like to thank you, our Fredericksburg community, for trusting us with all your home decorating needs. Whether wood or tile floors, window treatments or wallpaper, vinyl plank or paint, for 43 years now, you've made us the #1 rated store in the area, and we couldn't be prouder to back our Billies right here on Billies.life. Thank you, Fredericksburg, for choosing The Inside Story. Drop by today and let us help make your house a home.
If your project is a new barn dominium or any type of metal building, Diamond W Specialties can take care of you through the entire build. Diamond W also offers clearing, pad side work, concrete foundations, and they specialize in spray foam insulation. With over 22 years worth of satisfied customers throughout the Hill Country, Diamond W is the right choice. Contact them for a free estimate at 830-998-7377 or DiamondWSpecialties.com. Diamond W Specialties, a cut above the rest.
Arrowhead Bank is celebrating 100 years of serving the Hill Country. Their goal is to greet you by name when you walk in the door and provide you the banking help you need today. You're guaranteed to speak to someone you know when you pick up the phone. Arrowhead Bank wants to thank all the employees of Fredericksburg ISD. Good luck to the Battling Billies in all activities this school year. Arrowhead Bank, 502 South Adams, 830-990-9300. Check them out online, arrowheadbanktexas.com.
Welcome back. In 6th spot, Archer Miller batting for Canyon Lake. The 0-0 pitch from Harrison. Hit hard to right field. Straight to the glove of Sam Brewer for out number 1.
Great job by Brewer. Nice pitch by Harrison. You know, it is a weird week this week. Typically, it's a Tuesday, Friday type of situation, but because of Good Friday, Tuesday, Thursday. So Friday's game being moved up a day really sort of, when you're in the groove of Tuesday, Friday, especially with your pitching staff, that's what we are actually talking about up here in the whole box in between. Pitchers that pitch tonight like Harrison and like Holiday, they really become unavailable on Friday. And so for Harrison, I'm pretty sure Coach Flick's going to probably ride Harrison until he pretty much can't pitch tonight.
Can't do it.
There's
that outside pitch
we're talking about over here. So
Blue has been consistent on that outside. Here's the 1-2. Gets him to swing away for strike 3, out number 2 for the Billies. Harrison been able to kind of ride it up and down here, but doing well. This is number 8, Ryder Hopper, back up for Canyon Lake, first baseman. Billy Girls won. Shout out to Hunter Anderson in the chat. Hawks fan down there, appreciate you joining us. Here's a hard hopper over to Creek, who takes it off the hop. He's going to gun it 1 hop and gets past Jake White, but we're able to recover, so that keeps it as a single.
That was a tough play. It took such a huge second hop. It was just so slow. So slow. Watch here on the Sterling Real Estate Group replay. I think even if that second hop comes up, he would have beat that out. So
pass ball, but runner doesn't go. So for ball 1. Left-hander here, number 7, Graham Simpson. He hit a hard ball, I think. Didn't he hit a triple starting his round last time?
I have E6 last time. I don't know why.
Could be wrong on that. 1-0 ball. Runner at first. He is going to drill this. Colton Wolf's coming in hard for it. Going to take it off the bounce. Well, there was play at third. Diego thought he got him. Ump was, I wouldn't necessarily call it in the greatest of positions, and Flick's going to chat. See if we can get a replay. Here we go. So hard hit ball. I thought Colton had it, but he went back first. Couldn't quite read it. He's going to take it off the hop here, and he's going to gun it for third. Watch this right. Ooh.
Oh, what Coach Flick was out there talking to him about was that the third base coach made contact with his own player too. And typically in a situation like that, a runner probably should be out also. He didn't get either one of those calls. We didn't get the tag out. We didn't get the sort of, I guess you could call the interference call either. So Canyon Lake set up now here, runner first and third with 2 outs. Need Harrison to get out of this jam. 1-1 is the count on, let's see.
Should be the top of the, it should be Graham Simpson here.
Gotcha.
No, it's not. Sorry, it is Bryce May, number 11, top of the order. Good pitch for strike 2. Runner advances. We just need a strike here. Shout out to Joshua Caston in the chat. Let's go Billies. Hard hit ball right to Tyler Boswell. Fields it nicely right over to Jake White. Out number 3. Harrison gets us out of the jam. Good defense there by Tyler and Jake. And we'll go to the top of the 4th. Still tied up. 2-2 baseball. Stay right with us.
Creek Street Dental utilizes the latest technologies in dental care. Dr. McBride has been specially trained to offer the Hill Country sedation dentistry. Anxious patients can sleep through oral surgery in a private room with family nearby. Their CBCT machine provides near-silent imaging, making possible the most painless and effective treatments. iTero technology allows virtual manipulation and modeling, so no more gagging on impression trays. Call 830-990-1178 for the best in your family's dental health today.
Nature and beauty along the fairways at Lady Bird have a way of slowing life down. While the front 9 features significant elevation changes and the tranquility of Live Oak Creek, the back 9 stuns with its panoramic vistas of the surrounding hills. As the home of the Fredericksburg Junior Golf Foundation and the Fredericksburg Middle School and High School golf teams, all of us at Lady Bird Johnson Golf Course are proud to support our community's tradition of excellence. Lady Bird Johnson Golf Course. Practice, play your way.
Hi, y'all, from More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg. We're very proud to support our Battlin' Billy athletes and the pride of the Texas Hill Country Band. We are your premier local provider for plumbing supplies and fixtures. From pipe, valves, and fittings, water filtration and softeners, and all your decorative faucets and hardware too. Rheem water heaters are the best in the business, and we're proud to offer their industry-leading residential and commercial water heating technology. So from your friends here at More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg, let's go Billies.
Sam Brewer up to bat, number 5. Bat number 5 for us. 7 hits by Canyon Lake this evening. Only 2 for the Billies, but it's 2-2 ball. Bottom of the 4th. Diamond W Specialties, title sponsor for the evening. Grateful for them. There's that ball that's got a tail on it there for strike 1. And Sterling Real Estate Group replay. Grateful for them and their participation with us. Swing and a miss by Sam for strike number 2.
Sam got a double his last time up. Congratulations to the girls golf team.
Hard hit ball.
Ooh, good play.
Great play by the right fielder Graham Simpson, leaping for that ball for out number 1.
Left it to some excitement today. I was watching on it's called Texas High School Golf app. It was like they were up all day. They came into today 3rd, and then they took a big lead, not a big lead, but like 8-10 strokes, and then all of a sudden, it was like it was tied.
Oh my!
And
it's
then,
Masters all over again on girls golf.
And then it looked like, and some reports, some text messages that I think it was Paige McDade birdied the 18th.
Oh
and then they won by 1 stroke.
Congratulations,
to make it, or got 2nd place by a stroke to make it to state.
Okay.
And so, the team of Paige McDade, Caroline McDade, Bryn DeGraw, Lauren Gray, and Abigail Bond. 2 freshmen, 2 sophomores, and a senior are going to make it to state. Congratulations, Coach Kamen and the team.
I think Paige McDade might be the senior there.
Yes.
There's a lot of youth in that program as well. 2 balls, 1 strike here. Harrison Langford up in the 6th spot for the Billies. Hard hit. Error by the second baseman who can't quite come up with it, and Harrison's going to get us on to first. Hey, I don't know if you are part of the 3.9K subscribers for Billies.live, but if you're not, we would love to see you join us over there. All things Billy sports, football, basketball, track, baseball, softball. You never know what we might add to that list. We're grateful for all of you who have subscribed. If you're watching tonight, we're grateful for your support of Billy's Athletics as well as Billies.live. If you do us that favor, hit that subscribe button, help us get to that 4,000 mark. We'd appreciate it.
Sure would be nice to hit that mark before the end of the season, wouldn't it? Maybe we could celebrate or something.
A little something. Get your page to get us a nice graphic there.
Yeah. Like confetti. Confetti party.
Swing and a miss by Jake White for strike one. So it's 2-2 ball with 1 ball, 1 strike. Man on first, 1 out. Harrison's over at first base here.
Do you win one of those YouTube plaques? Hey! That's a good play by the... Ooh. I would say nice base running.
It's going to... umpire's going to take a little bit of a break. He took a shot. Coaches are going to come out and make sure he's okay. Yeah, let's get that replay here. Here's the swing. Hard hit ball just straight into the leg here. Throws Jake White out at first and then gunned all the way over. Bobbled ball there for Jackson Mullendorf, who was running for Harrison. I was presuming that Jackson would have to stop at second, but
it is super interesting. The umpire threw both of his arms up, almost like calling a dead ball, if you will. But they played on, and Billy's get the break, I guess you could say, because, well, I don't know if that's a break, because I think White would have pushed that ball all the way through.
Yeah, I think so
he
too.
Tomahawked that ball pretty good.
Really
we would
feel
probably
that
have a
thing
runner
goes.
at first and third right now, but I think Kenyon Lake would have easily traded that out, or happily traded that out, I
Sure.
guess, but probably not wanting the runner at third.
Well, that brings up Tyler Boswell, second baseman for us, with Jackson over at third. Ball fouled straight back for strike one.
Any kind of ball pushed up the middle, big hole actually up the middle here, could really score us a run. That would be really nice right now.
There's that outside pitch that got Tyler to bite there for 1-2. Yeah, the strike zone has been wide this evening, and fan for strike three. Left Jackson in scoring position, unfortunately. Strike zone has been wide, and Holiday has a pitch that tails the outside, so that's been troublesome for the Billies. We'll go to the top of the fifth. Stay with us.
Hey everybody, I'm excited to share how the Fredericksburg Education Foundation is making a huge impact in our schools. They raise funds to support teachers as they plan awesome lessons to help shape a brighter future for students like me. Your support truly makes a difference. You can help by donating, volunteering, or spreading the word. Check out FISDkids.org. Go Billies!
At Hill Country Propane Inc., we work hard to earn your propane business. Do you need propane delivery for your home?
We're on it.
Refilling propane cylinders for your grill?
We're on it.
Filling up your RV in our easy drive-through?
We're on it.
Savings on RV and cylinder fills?
We're on it.
For all your propane needs, choose Hill Country Propane Inc. because
we're on it.
Hill Country Propane Inc. Go propane.
Today's game coverage is brought to you by Moore Supply Company and the Facets of Fredericksburg, Edward Jones, Texas Hill Country Orthopedics, Tanya Chambers and the Sterling Real Estate Group, and by the Fredericksburg Veterinary Center.
Did you catch it? Ball's dead? It's supposed to be?
It's supposed to be dead. The batter's supposed to be awarded first base, and the play is supposed to be stopped.
Welcome back. We're trying to sort out what happened there with Jake White's ball that drilled kind of right at the infield umpire there, and it appears some rules, basically we're trying to figure it out, whether it applies to UIL high school ball, but Jake potentially should have been awarded first, and Mullendorf advanced to second. Am I correct on that? Dead ball, basically?
We're looking.
Okay. Trying to figure that out. We'll see if we can't get the statistician background replay of Blaine Hahn to figure all that out. while he does that, we got this 0-0 pitch at the top of the 5th. Carter Williams, who flew out to left field last time he was up.
So, yes. So we typically use NFHS rules, National Federation of High School rules. It says if a fair batted ball touches an umpire in fair territory before it passes any infielder other than the pitcher, the ball is supposed to be dead and the batter is awarded first base, and the runners can only advance if forced. It just would have made a different situation. Runner at first and second with, what it was, 1 out, I guess, at the time.
And that would have been the big thing for us is runners at first and second with 1 out as compared to runner at third with 2 outs.
Right. You know, it's kind of hard to, you know, in the heat of the moment.
Sure.
You start thinking, you know, and here I am going, God, that didn't feel right.
Yeah.
And how long did it even take me to, you know, go through that process?
Yeah. Well, and you didn't have a ball that just zinged off your leg.
No, no, definitely not. And I can tell you, all those years I coached and everything, I don't ever remember seeing that either.
Yeah.
And so then you know, you start going through that process. But that's gone and passed. Williams gets the base on balls and is on first. Wirtz is up to bat. He got a single to center last time. Base on balls his first time up. Kenny Lake trying to get something started here in the top of the 5th.
He lifts it straight. Wolf is calling for it. Nope. The Wolf lost it. Oh, my goodness. What a run by Holt Herber. So it, whoa, my goodness. William, I'm tongue-tied on this one. So Colton Wolf loses it and thinks he has it, and Herber is running all the way. And then watch, he's going to accelerate right here and go, oh, no, I got that.
What's really interesting is I initially on the play, I was watching Creek Cronson, and Creek put his hands up like he never saw it either. So I don't know if it's just this straight across. You know, it's the time of the night. It's I guess what you call dusk.
Sure.
The lights, you know, with this is sort of a new lighting system we've had 2 years. It sometimes is really hard to sort of see. The lights don't catch. If you ever come to the ballpark, if you ever ask why there's a light toward the base of our lights that are pointed up in the sky, that's actually to pick up the ball. Because with these lights, especially with how the lights are pointing just straight down, and the way for the night sky initiatives,
yes,
if a ball goes up and gets up past the lights, it's almost impossible to see.
Yeah, and
so that's why they have a light pointing up, so
Sure.
you can see it.
Kind of wonder if that's what happened because he just lost it. But Herber had a beat on it, though, all the way over from left field, was able to make it. So good piece of defense there by Creek Franson, who's able to throw out Michael Anderson. And that brings up Lucas Schechtnader. I'm probably getting that name wrong. I apologize.
Great piece of base running there by Williams. Ball was going to be behind him. He knew that would have been a tough play for Franson to go to third, and so he gets to third to make the go-ahead run only 90 feet away.
2-1 count here. 2 outs. Inside, did he go? He says no. Oh, my goodness. I thought for sure he went, but infield says no. Here's the replay. That's the 3-1. And he's not going to call the outside pitch, and he's going to advance the runner over to first. So we have runners on the corners, no outs, and that's going to bring up Archer Miller, who is DHing for Ryan Reyna, the second baseman.
Miller has grounded out to second tonight and hit a pop fly to right.
Either one would be just fine for his third at bat. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lovely curveball there from Harrison for strike one. Same exact pitch for strike two. Now you wonder if you don't put a little heat on the inside there and blow by him for a swing and a miss. Here's the 0-2. There's the blow. Right over to Diego. Gonna gun it right over to Jake. Easily takes it and ends the inning without any damage. Good defense by the Billies. That will send us to the bottom of the fifth. We'll be right back.
Segner's Jewelers is a proud Battling Billies sponsor and big fans of our hometown team. Segner's has served generations of FISD families and friends, and we will be here to serve future generations. Located at 236 West Main Street, or find us on the web at segnersjewelers.com. We're with you all the way. Go Billies!
This is Matt Self with Fritztown Reds Baseball. Our J4 trailers are vital to our Fritztown Reds organization, full of pitching machines, L screens, balls, ball caddies, bats, helmets, buckets, catching gear, basically whatever it takes to practice for the game. Josh has been great, and there are so many local benefits to a local business, and he goes above and beyond anytime we call him and need anything. Price was a real hit also with us.
J4 trailer, now that's a home run.
Why do they doubt the kid? I'm about to prove them all wrong again. I got a low tolerance, cause they don't even know what the problem is. It's me. You waiting on the boy to fail, then hold your breath and face your death. Cause you play a roulette with each step. I progress, no less. Go ahead and place your bets. Cause we know where we at, we know we top tier. Cause all the hate that you bring, we know it stops here. I'm taking off like a rocket here and stopping here. It's strange how they cannot see the.
Welcome back. Bottom of the fifth. Billy's in a duel here with the fifth place in the district, Canyon Lake Hawks. 2-2. This brings up Hagen Jacoby as our catcher, bottom of the order for us. 7 hits, 2 errors by Canyon Lake. 2 hits, no errors by the Billies. There's ball one.
Thanks again for tuning in tonight. Get a little quick update if you haven't been joining us earlier. Billies are battling for the fourth place spot in district, 2-4 in district. Canyon Lake 0-6. But like we said at the beginning of the night, both teams are just very evenly matched if you look at previous games, and they've sort of shown it tonight. Jacoby with the single to shortstop.
Carter Williams is quite the athlete over there at short, because he had that ball on the run and got it to the first baseman in time here, but just it wasn't an accurate throw, but it was an on-time throw. It's impressive. That brings Brooks Immelin as the courtesy runner for Jacoby, and we're back at the top of the order here with Holt Herber batting.
Holt Herber hit a cue ball double last time. A ball that he flared over the first baseman's head and hit the ground, ran over to the fence. He was easily standing on second base by the time they fielded it.
Oh, very close to being another double for him. Just sailed left over the third base line there for strike one. There's a swing and a miss for strike two.
Holt tried to get on top of that. Off-speed pitch again. Just swing over the top of it.
Or the time before that.
Here's the 0-2 pickoff play there. Brooks makes it back. wonder if they aren't going to send Brooks here because catcher doesn't quite seem to be able to get it there in time. We'll find out. 0-2 pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball. It's going to bounce. They're going to look for the double play. Not going to make it. And Herbert's going to be able to advance to second. They're going to make an effort to pick him off and do not get the play. So 1 out, but able to advance the man to second.
The umpires are getting together here because they're asking for an interference call on the base runner going to second, saying that he did not slide, but he definitely gave himself up running to the left, as you saw on the replay.
Here's the call. They're not going to give it to Canyon Lake, who wanted it. So that's going to put Herbert at second. That's going to put Brooks out, forced out there at second. And that's going to bring up Creek Franson, who's been hit by a pitch, almost hit by a pitch, in his second at bat. And now he's up for the third time, if I have that correct.
Yes. So 1 out in the inning. The go-ahead run is at second now in the form of Herbert.
Here's the 0-0. Swing and a miss on the off-speed breaking ball from Holiday here. Got quite a bit of movement on some of his pitches. Billies have had difficulty, especially in that outside one that breaks down. Here's the 0-1 with Herbert over there at second, taking a nice lead. Holiday's going to check him. Checks him again. Now we go. Hard hit ball. Third base. Error. Herbert's going to stay at second. Maybe error. Maybe just bobbled it. It's a good defensive play to keep it from going by him. But that puts Creek at first. Still only 1 out. There's the replay.
As you watch here on the Sterling Real Estate Group replay, it was a short hop. Those are the hard balls there at third. If you come and try to get that on that hop, it probably makes that an easier play. He chose to try to short hop it, and it sort of ate him up, especially on this hard infield. See the infield changing the way they're going to hold on. Herbert there at second, going to leave Wolf a huge hole over there on the right side.
Strike one. Colton's got a real opportunity here. Creek can take a healthy lead on first as well because of that first baseman playing the ball there. He's got his foot on the grass. Here we go again. So we get the 0-1, 1 out, with the run that would break this open for the Billies here. Swing, Colton. Herbert thought about going, decided not to. So Colton's down in the count, 0-2. This is a bat we'd like to have make connection here. Winds died down a little bit. Beautiful evening. Finally kind of got past that dusk. It's a little easier to see now. The clarity's a little sharper. Outside ball, pass ball. That's going to get us to second and third for ball one.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
I'd take another one of those.
We'll take it.
That would score us a run.
I think that may be the first true pass ball we've had all night from Holiday.
And that's going to warrant a
little chat.
Visit.
Little chat. While they chat.
Together, we can make a brighter future for students in FISD. Please show your Billy pride and support students like me.
Here's what's coming up next for the Billies, April 17th. Lady Billies against Navarro, and on the 25th, we'll catch our game here against Navarro as well. The Billies in the last 4 games of the season.
Last regular season game, I think.
That's correct.
For the year. That's a Friday. Friday.
1-2 pitch here with runners at second and third. Colton gets every bit of that. It's going to go right to the center fielder, who makes a good play on the ball. Colton's frustrated by that. That will be the out number 2 for the Billies. Well hit ball. Better defensive play. Center fielder had a good jump on it.
You know, Colton's probably frustrated too, because I saw when he turned and looked back, he was probably hoping that we could have tagged on that, but the way that center fielder was beaten in, I don't think Coach Flick was not going to send the runner anyways.
Swing by Diego for strike 1.
We really need Diego to come through. Diego has had a fly out to right on a well-hit ball, and then got called out on strikes in the third.
Here's the 0-1. Outside pitch for ball 1. Big opportunity here for the Billies. Love to see the senior make good contact here. 1-1 pitch, ball outside. A pitch that he has called for a strike sometimes this evening, and the crowd,
a collective
especially
groan
from
their
Lake,
side,
wants that again. They don't get it. So that's the 2-1 count. Pressure here from third base line. They're going to get it that time for the 2-2. It's been a wide strike zone evening, dirty plate evening too. Probably hadn't helped all that much, and Diego's going to have to defend this plate for the 2-2 ball here. It's on its way.
Ooh.
Hard hit. Carter Williams fields it. Slips. Diego!
No.
We're going to score 2 runs on the error there. So Carter Williams had it. Good play by him defensively. Made a long run for it. Was able to get it off really a hard hop, but he slipped. A little humidity on the ground there. He slipped before he could throw it, and that made the throw offline there. Diego's able to get to second and score 2. So good job by the senior there.
Great job hitting there by Diego. Ball hit really hard into the hole. Shortstop made that play a lot easier looking than it was.
Sure.
But it made for a very hard throw across the diamond. Normal, I guess I want to say a normal looking play. You watch here on
the replay
Sterling
there.
Real Estate.
Boom there. But there's the
play.
slip.
But man, he's playing short left field, if you will. And so here we go. Another runner just 90
Pass
feet
ball.
away. And that would be great to just keep tacking it on here.
Pass ball for what they say is strike 1. That gets Diego to third. And Sam Brewer in the 5 spot for us. Looking to see if we can't get this to a 5-2 ball game. Outside pitch, almost passed again. You got to wonder if Holiday is starting to tire here.
They don't have anybody up. So if they're going to go with a pitching change, there's probably somebody out there. There it's going to be a pass ball and probably score another run. Here we go.
Billy's breaking it wide open. 5-2. Billy's battling. Doing great here. 5-2. Nobody on anymore. Still with that 2 outs. And Sam with the 2-1 count. Here we go, 2-1. High pitch for ball 3. Three-one pitch. Ball outside. Ball takes that base for another man on base, which is then going to bring up Harrison Langford. DHing tonight. No, excuse me, not DHing tonight. Typically DHing. Got all my information wrong there.
He's
been pitching for us. Pitching well for us, too. So the sophomore Sam Brewer's over at first. Hard hit ball. It's in the gap.
Oh, and it dropped?
Yes, it did.
Yes, it did.
Harrison's looking for the triple.
But we score. Run scores.
Run scores for 6-2. Not sure Coach Flick saw what was going on there. But the ball was, it appeared to have been caught initially by the right fielder. We'll get the replay. As you'll see the hard hit ball here by Harrison. It's just right, almost directly between center field, right field. They're both making a play for it. Right fielder looks to have cut it, but it bounces off his elbow.
Off his arm.
So he's looking for the ball, and I think Coach Flick's thinking, well, let's bring him on around, and he was able to recover and throw Harrison out with the cutoff man over by Carter Williams, but not before we were able to score for 6-2. We'll kick it to ads. Be right back for the top of the sixth.
First, we live in Texas, and then we live in the best part of Texas. And we're kind of a keep it simple bank, quite frankly. It's just do the little things, do what's right, you know, care about your people, care about your customers. Try to go above and beyond, and it's not big grandiose things, it's little things. And we think it's important to know what's going on in the community and being part of it, giving back. That's what a community banker does.
Top 5 reasons we love Gaddy's in Fredericksburg. Number 5, their student-teacher lunch discount. Number 4, their all-you-can-eat buffet. Number 3, they have a huge variety of fresh veggies at the salad bar. Number 2, Gaddy's pasta and pizza is always hot and ready. And best of all, they even do the dishes. Gaddy's Pizza, Highway 16 South, across from the fairgrounds.
My name is David Smith, Fredericksburg FBO. This business has done now 5 large metal buildings through Donnie Ray. He is honest, enormously competent in the matter of metal buildings. He's been doing metal buildings for 35 years. Service is excellent, the work is reliable, and they're fast. Now, these are the qualities that will come through and deliver value.
Welcome back. Quick shout out to Diamond W Specialties, their sponsorship of Billy's Live Baseball. Grateful for their support this evening. Sterling Real Estate Group replay, helping us with all of the action, being able to analyze it a little closer for you. Harrison's got himself a nice little lead here, 6-2, top of the sixth. He's been battling all night with Holiday, but now he's got a bit of a cushion. Leading off for Canyon Lake is number 1, the pitcher, Hayes Holiday. Strike 1 from Harrison to begin the top of the sixth.
Harrison, I'm not going to say has cruised through 5, but
pretty close.
He definitely, the last couple of innings, has looked a little more comfortable. First inning, they made him throw a lot of pitches. So
really only had himself 2 jams into the last inning there with Williams on third, and then there was another time he was caught in a jam toward that, what is it, second inning, top of the second, I think?
Well,
something like that.
And in the fourth, they had left 2 on also, you know. I mean, they sort of, it seems like every inning, except the second when we had the double play to get us out of there.
Ooh,
that's a great start to an
strike.
inning.
3, swing and a miss for out number 1 for Harrison there. Yeah, and on the other side of the mound, Holiday has begun to kind of, he started off so dominant and has begun to lose a little bit of his location. Harrison seems to actually be going the other direction, where he's locating even a little better.
You know, and I think you know, there's no activity for Canyon Lake right now in their
Strike
bullpen.
one.
Actually, there is. They sent somebody down. It looks like the pole's right in my way. You know, I thought they just sort of ride him through the night, through his pitch count. But it looks like they are going to maybe come up with some different options.
Strike two.
Especially with a quick turnaround from this Tuesday-Thursday matchup.
Harrison here with 5 pitches, 5 strikes. Here we go. Dad called it up in the press box. Getting the doors blown off there with the heater for strike 3 and out number 2.
With the zone the way it is, I wouldn't mess with it. I just come and attack and go. Simpson had a single to center last time.
Ump wants to talk with Coach Flick. He marches over there to chat. Something's going on with a fan. Coach Wyrick over on the Canyon Lake side, and Ump's not going to do anything about it.
He's asking for, where is the administrator?
Yeah. We got the 0-0 here with Graham Simpson up, batting in the 9 spot for them. It'd be great if we could get out of this. Oh, I thought he might throw it there, but ball 1. If we can get out of this inning with nothing, swing and a miss for strike 1. Harrison's dealing in this inning. It'd be great if we could get out here.
Simpson has a great, really good compact swing. I like watching him come through the zone with his bat.
Fouled off one of the masks. I couldn't quite catch if that was the catcher's mask or the ump's mask. But that's strike 2. See if we can get the replay here. Here it is.
You sure it was the umpire's mask?
I think it was the umpire's.
Oh, yeah.
It was.
That squared him up right there.
Give Blue a little time
those
here.
Do not feel really good.
So we've had an umpire take one off the mask, and we've had an umpire take one off the leg.
The one off the leg looked like it hurt more, probably.
Yep. He still has some protection on the moneymaker there. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing
Nice.
and a miss. Oh, Harrison had himself an inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Stay right with us.
Joseph Financial Partners is here for you. Our mission is to partner with our clients on all of their significant financial decisions by providing independent advice, appropriate education, and extraordinary service. We're an experienced group of financial advisors dedicated to helping you understand where you are financially, what you need to do to reach your goals, and how all the pieces work together. Call us today for a no-obligation free consultation and let Joseph Financial Partners be your partner for financial success. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
At the Real Estate Advisory Team, we know the Texas Hill Country, and we know Texas Hill Country Real Estate.
With the Real Estate Advisory Team, you'll have a team of experienced local professionals who value honesty and integrity and work tirelessly to help you achieve your real estate goals.
Give us a call or stop by today. We would be honored to help turn your Texas Hill Country dream into a reality. Go Billies!
Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. Billy's up 6-2. Harrison Langford having himself an inning at the top of the 6th there. Threw very few pitches and was able to get 3 Ks. So good job by him. And that will bring Jake White, our first baseman. New pitcher, Trey Molenkoff, on the mound for Canyon Lake, number 10. So that'll be the end of the night for Hayes Holiday. And we'll get a look at what Mollendorf brings to the mound. But Billy's in a very good position here. Top of the 7th will be at the top of the order for Canyon Lake. And we're sort of right in the heart of our order. Jake White batting 7 for us tonight. Here's the 0 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. So Mollenkoff here, right-hander. Got a 4-seam, that's for sure. That one tailed out for ball 1. One pitch. Off the foot of Jake White. Let's get the replay here from Sterling Real Estate Group. Every bit of the foot.
Yeah, right on top of the foot.
Every bit of the foot. Wow. All right. Well, they're going to say it was not off his foot. You, as the Billy's Live patron, get to see what the ump couldn't see, which it was off his foot.
Right off the top of the foot.
Right off the top of the foot.
It's
love to see Jake White be hopping around. Give himself an Oscar in acting, but no, and that is called for strike 2. So it's 2-2. Two-two pitch. Ball outside. Full count. Trey Mollendorf. Here we go. Swing. Missed. Out 1. Boy, what could have been as well. Tyler Boswell batting for the Billies now, second baseman. See what he can bring. High. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Low for strike 2. Excuse me, low for ball 2.
To shut the door on Holiday's line, he did 5 innings pitched. He gave up only 3 hits. He gave up 6 runs, 1 base on balls. He had 5 strikeouts and 2 hit by pitches tonight. A big inning, last inning for the Billies. Led off with a single, had a fielder's choice, had an error or 2 mixed in there, another base on balls, and actually hit some well-hit balls. Had a fly out to center by Wolf that actually didn't score a run that inning, but some wild pitches thrown in there, some pass balls. Billies really poured it on to put us in this 6-2 position to give ourselves a chance for a playoff spot.
Whoa. Almost had a hit by pitch there. 2-2 count. I may have missed something. I thought maybe we were up to a 3-2 count, but apparently ump says 2-2. Here we go. Tyler stays in it on the inside pitch, fouls it down the third base line.
Clearly you've never watched a cooking show. When they run out of time, they just so that deconstructed.
Here's the 2-2. Ooh. Right off the helmet. That's always scary. Just right off the back of his head. Helmet. Ooh. Hate to see that. That's scary. No kidding. Hagen Jacoby comes up to bat for the Billies with Boswell over at first. Still one out.
Jacoby's been hit by pitch tonight and then had a single to deep shortstop last time.
Got hit again. Right off the hands.
Back-to-back hit by pitches. Gets 2 Billies on base. Hoping to push it through here. Emil as the courtesy runner coming in.
This is a good opportunity for the Billies here to really get some things going. One out, but back at the top of the order, Holt. Very similar to previous inning where we were able to break it wide open. That four-seamer from Mollendorf stays up, and if he throws it inside, it's 2 pitches in a row for. There's 3. Oh my goodness.
That was so close to being 3 hit batters in a row.
Wow. Swing and a miss for the 1-1 there on Herbert. Boy, that inside pitch was right near the ribs. So this is the 1-1 here. Ball hits straight up. Catchers and everybody and somebody. Nope. Missed for the foul. Boy, there was catcher, first baseman, and pitcher. They were all standing right there, and not much conversation, and nobody was able to come up with it. So
and nobody really wanted to call it.
Yep.
I mean, they're all football players at heart.
So runner still at first, runner at second. Holt is battling 1-2 count here. 1 out. Here we go. Hard hit ball. He was well ahead of that. Able to rip it over the third base line directly toward, if you're familiar with FHS, directly toward Fieldhouse over there. 1-2. Inside pitch. Bouncing down the line. We're going to have a play at third, but catcher decides not to throw, so I believe Holt may have been hit. Third strike, pass ball, third strike.
Oh, he said it hit him off of his shin.
Well, let's get the replay. Here we go. Yes, it did.
Huh.
So we've got 3 batters hit in this inning by Trey Mollendorf, which brings up Creek Franson. You could not ask for a better opportunity for the Billies. So let's see if we can capitalize here.
And Creek is typically a ball magnet, and you have 3 hit batters in a row right in front of him.
Right. Creek's already been hit once tonight, so
this is
you got to expect.
Of course, now I'm jinxing it probably, but
you got to feel like Creek is going to get one off the inside shoulder.
Yeah,
here.
or middle of his back.
He's done that before. There's ball 1. Yeah, the.
Creek hit a really
Creek's
hard.
either going to hit this or get hit. One of the way.
Creek hit a very hard ball last time. It sort of short hopped to the third baseman. He was on the pitch, if you will, and need to see him make really good contact here. A nice line drive right into left would probably score at least 1, if not 2 runs here, and Billy's would be able to just pour it on. Could really bust it open here with 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th.
There's a 1-1 pitch that's high for ball 2.
Of course, something else that gets you an RBI is a base on balls, so Creek has a knack to doing that too.
Part of that sophomore crowd for us. There's a hard hit ball straight up. Everybody's going to have to tag up. Carter Williams coming in. He's going to come.
Infield fly, batter's out.
Nobody could tag for out number 2. Carter Williams from short came in hard, but the pitcher was able to just simply made the call. He took about a step to his left and was able to make the catch. Colton Wolf now, senior. And his 4th to last baseball game for the Billies. Would be great to highlight his career by crushing this ball.
So Colton has hit a couple good balls tonight. He hit a sac fly to left and hit a line drive.
Pass
and the
ball.
ball's going to get by him. He's going to be a play at the plate, but he's going to get in there.
Tyler Boswell scoring for the Billies. They call that a ball, so ball 1. Scored run for number 7 with Colton with runners at 2nd and 3rd.
It's actually great technique there by Wirtz. Ball just sort of snuck underneath his glove. I mean, he went down for the block, did everything a catcher's supposed to do, but you got to hate that as a former catcher. He did everything right, but the ball just sort of snuck by to the left of his glove, and Billy's tack on, I guess you could say, an insurance run there.
Sure. Love
to go up 7-2.
Love another one. 2 outs. Here we go. High pitch for strike 3. Excuse me, ball 2. Getting ahead of it. It's been an evening. Good game by the Billies. Good pitching by Harrison. Patient at the plate here. That's ball 3.
Guevara's on deck, who also hit the ball hard last time up. Wolf here with I guess you could say, a take count, especially with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Billy's up 7-2.
Here's 3-0 pitch.
Good take.
And they're going to give him his base.
Going to say that might get a call. Nope.
Been called a couple times,
but
not that one.
Billy's number 13, Diego Guevara.
That brings up Diego, who had a hard hit ground ball to short and was able to beat out the throw last time he was up at bat. Be great to do that here. Outside pitch for strike 1. Don't listen to me.
You know, needs to get a call every now and then.
Hard hit ball
directly
to the third baseman. And the Billies, with all sorts of opportunities, able to get one more run, but couldn't capitalize with a full deck. We will come back to the top of the 7th. We'll see Davis Lochte.
Strayer & Olfers has the latest parts and products at the best prices, including tires for passenger vehicles and agricultural equipment from Michelin, BF Goodrich, Goodyear, and other trusted brands. They have a complete line of petroleum products, including non-ethanol fuel for automotive repairs, trailers, Kawasaki equipment, and so much more. Visit Strayer & Olfers, 509 South Adams Street in Fredericksburg, or call 830-997-4382.
Hi, my name is Anders Ecker, and we want to invite you and your furry friends to visit Fredericksburg Veterinary Center. Our mission is to create a comfortable environment where we treat your animals as if they were our own. Everyone has been working hard to design a new building with more space to provide the best care to all of our animal friends. We love our clients, patients, and especially our Battling Billies. So come see Dr. Neil Eckert, Dr. Morgan Donsbach, and Dr. Lana Bush for all of your veterinary needs. Billy Pride Uber Alice.
Ooh, man, you're playing like a new player since your hip surgery.
I'm telling you, Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has changed my life. I lived with the pain of that old football injury for years. Never thought I'd walk right again. They did this minimally invasive procedure thing. Really sped up my recovery, faster than I ever imagined.
Man, I've been struggling with this old tennis elbow for years. I wonder if they could help me out.
Absolutely. They work wonders.
Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game of life. Hello.
Welcome back to the top of the 7th. I misspoke. Harrison Langford takes the hill for this inning. Billy's 7-2. Bryce May, left fielder for the Hawks, is at the top of the order, and he will bat first for Canyon Lake. Pitch 1 on the way for strike 1 from Harrison, who pitched, I don't know, maybe 12, 13 balls with a few fouled off last inning to get 3 Ks in a row. We'll look for the same here if we possibly can.
Harrison has done a great job tonight. And May has got a base on balls, a single to left, and a ground out to second.
Strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off back. Harrison's curve has really found its spot. Hagen's done a good job of framing. Ump likes an outside pitch, and Harrison's figured out how to do that quite well. There should be the strikeout, and it is. So Bryce May goes down, bringing up Carter Williams.
Williams struck out, flew out to left, and a base on balls last time and stranded.
Got stuck at third. Here we go. Oh, off-speed pitch. Beauty for strike 1.
You know, and in the book it says F7.
Mm-hmm.
But I put a little loop on it because he hit that ball so high that it was
Sam Brewer making the hard run for out number 2.
Nice job. He looped it, the one to the left. Both of us saw it off the bat, and it just left our viewing area. Great run here on the Sterling Real Estate Group replay by Brewer. Makes the long run to his left, and the ball looks like it's in fair territory when he made the play. So 2 outs by Langford, and gets on him real quick. Wirtz is up to bat, and he feeds in a strike.
Harrison has not thrown a ball in this inning, except for what I just said. Should not have done it.
I don't know why the announcer has to make some kind
jinx
of
that
outlandish
stupid thing.
statement.
Yeah, fire the dude right before we possibly can. 1-1 pitch here.
Come over here and slap him.
Somebody's going to get hit, and it's probably going to be the announcer. 2-1 pitch. Here we go. There's strike 2. Ooh, no.
No.
2 outs, 3-1. Harrison's been dealing well. This is weigh-in Selena Wirtz, number 14. There it is for a full count. Here's the 3-2. Ball game, folks. Ball game. Harrison Langford just getting stronger as the game went along. Congratulations to that young man. Coach Flick congratulating the whole team. Happy. Billy's secure 4th position in district, guaranteeing us a spot in the playoffs. A great job by them. We will see this same team, Canyon Lake, presumably Carter Williams on the mound, their ace. We will see them Thursday night to do Good Friday. On behalf of Billy's.Live, Blaine Hahn, Cody Carnett here, all the crew in the trailer, grateful for those young men and all the work that they've done. Camera operators.
Great job, guys. And great job by Harrison Langford. I'm going to just give him a quick shout out. You know, gave up 6 hits tonight. That's it. I mean, 2 runs early in the game. Really played shutdown baseball late. I mean, 8 Ks on the night, 9 Ks on the 10. I'm sorry, 10 Ks on the night. Awesome job of pitching. A great job, Billy's.
And 6 of those 10 Ks came in the last 2 innings. All important for him to close it down. Grateful for Diamond W Specialties, Sterling Real Estate Group. Grateful for you as the fans and your support of Billy's baseball as well as all of Billy's athletics. Thanks for joining us this evening. God bless. Have a great weekend.